Alright guys, to complete the rest of this build, I'm gonna have to lose my fucking sanity because the stupid JB Weld also acts as lubricant.
Alright, welcome back everybody. Hopefully this is the last installment of modding this front. There's gonna be more modding to go on. But, basically, these are the metal dowels that have been JB welded at the top with little washers in it. And these doohickeys need to be sized and fitted. That way I can put them in here and it doesn't press on this thing. And then I'm going to JB weld these in place on here. I got a bunch of them so I can put them on over here. I got some over here. And then after that, the mesh goes on. That gets JB welded as well. So then, let's get started. We drew a line that's down the center. Makes it a little bit more manageable. So we're just gonna go ahead and cut this in half. So now we have two parts. One's gonna go over here, and the other one's gonna go over there. But now it's cut. We're gonna cut out a little notch here, that way we can glue it to the inner panel. I'll show you guys that when we glue it. And then we're gonna fold the rest of it over, that way it doesn't look tacky. Finally, we've got the dowels. The dowels are painted. They're fitted. They almost no friction go in. Almost. A couple of them are a little tight. I'll touch them up a little bit more. But most of them are no friction, supposed to go in, and then I'm gonna JB weld them in. So we went ahead, let the paint dry, we went ahead and let the glue dry for the dowels. They're mostly stuck in place. They haven't cured 100% because JB Weld takes like 24 hours or something to cure 100%. But it's still pretty set in place. Jessica had the actually brilliant idea, like, you ever have somebody from a third party look at your project and you say, hey, why didn't you just do this? And you're sitting there as the person who's doing everything in your project and you're doing everything the hardest way possible, and you're just like, that would make a lot of sense. I wish I'd thought about that. Well, Jessica did one of those to me, and so now it's all stood up because now we don't have to fight gravity because JB Weld is slippery when wet. And yeah. The friction was keeping it in place before I had the JB Weld, but then I had the JB Weld and the dowel was slipping out. Now we have to wait for the JB Weld to dry a little bit in this little puddly bit because it needs to like partly cure, because this dowel is the last one and it's just a little bit too short. Like half millimeter maybe. In hindsight, if I was going to heat blast the mesh again, I would heat blast it from the back where you wouldn't see. So I make these mistakes so that you guys don't have to. Document them so that you don't have to. So, all in all, I think it's going to turn out pretty well, but yeah. That's probably going to be it for tonight because this has to cure.
That's it, I'm getting the JB Weld.